Well, it's been quite a long time, people, but I'm going to do a session recording for Final Fantasy 14. Yes, not done one for a while. So what we need to do here is we need to go and speak to a individual at Limsa Lominsa. Now, I've also signed up in the interim for a duty quest, so we may get whisked off at absolutely any time. Yep, here we go. Okay. So we're going to go and join the party on a raid. Physical DPS. That's literally what my character does. Need to get rid of that one quickly because we need to get this fucking out of the way. Look, that will help. Down you go. There we are. Perfect. Yay! Yay, nice one. So we got some experience, 750, 110 gil, and then bonus experience and bonus gil as well. And with the current quest towards level 90 that's going on, as a result of that, we've actually managed to get things going, so that's great. Oh, sorry people. I just clicked on the wrong screen there. I do apologise. Right, okay, so with that in mind, now what we want to do is we want to find our next quest. So, Call of the Sea is down in the lower decks, so we need to go down to the lower area. Just looking for all the places we can go. Fine, let's talk to the elevator guy. Let's go to the Drowning Wench. Go down to the bottom. And would you look at that, it's taken us exactly where we need to go. There we are. Baderon, the Drowning Wench Preparator. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'm with you in the... Huh? Ah, I'm Baderon, alright? Who's asking? Ah, I heard as I've got a job for a capable veteran, you say. Well, you're bloody right. Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't the job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Oh, right, so we can choose... These are all weaker than what we've got, but we can also choose the bronze piece as well. Yeah, we just got a Phoenix down. So, it can be used to revive an incapacitated player. Tough things can be beneficial with certain numbers. Repair members of the ability to resurrect be downed. A tough can be used to revive them, of course. And some duties mean that you can't use them at all, so you have to keep it, even if your party falls. And you can basically do completing quests or purchase them from the apothecaries and junkmongers. Pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like they've got a quest here as well. So, has need of a capable adventurer. Let's find out. We're going to go into pillar box view here, I'm afraid, people. Yeah, thank you for taking the time to help me out. Yeah, I'm sure you're super busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word is that some suspicious-looking burgers have been sneaking in and out of the Natasha Seagrad. And now I need a trustworthy start to lead up north of Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago as the Fishbacks pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you permit me, Master Bateron, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself, so why do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raina? Come to make sure my paintings are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you'd requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. And I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Natasha Seagrad included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Coerls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. And my character's like, okay. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in the western Lenoskia. For more detailed instruction on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vampala. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower docks. You heard her, man. Good luck to you, lass. Yep, so Juliana Van Thorn now has a new quest, and there are a couple of other ones as well which involve signing up to guilds and that, which I don't want to do. Now, we need to head outside, but it looks like there's more quests nearby. Well, what have you got? Welcome. The people of Azori are in desperate need of a woman of your talents. Might I interest you in a leave or two? Go on. Ah, okay. Yep, so ever since Wawaga began posting each pool's daily count in the guild wall, the competition to become the one has been brutal, to the point some pools have even resulted in thievery and sabotage. I want to use your balance word to get ahead, toss the cores of lightning sprites into the sea and scoop up the stunfish they float to the top. Now they want some fresh cores and I'm happy to pay top guild for them. Okay, I'll accept that one. Don't suppose you've ever smelled a jackal. It's like sticking your head up an old goat's ass and finding a Sahagin corpse covered in mouldy stone cheese. Sticking your head up an old goat's ass to find a Sahagin corpse covered in mouldy stone cheese. Mouldy stone cheese. I know Final Fantasy can be a bit mad sometimes, but really? But worse, not that I've ever stuck my head up an old goat's ass, mind you. Yeah, I bet you haven't. Well, to make a long story short, a pack of the foul beast has taken a liking to the patch of soft grass outside my bedroom window, and now I cannot get a week of sleep for the smell. I don't care what it takes. I'm ready to pay a cent night's worth of my dock to any man who can rid me of those dogs. Okay, that's fine. And then this one's got the Critty Ryan by long stays in Limsa Lomnissa, a Razan has grown to accustomed to the luxuries of the land, Mondor's being freshly cooked meat. Will not stand for any more jerk, be salted pork, refuse to set sail until a section of the cargo bay is corralled off and stocked with live dodos. Oh, good luck with that, they're extinct. Yeah, so basically they want us to find food for them. Okay. And then finally, shock therapy. Pair of troublemaking inks to disguise those lightning sprites taken to literally shocking innocent travellers. And then we want to find them and slay them. Okay, by collecting pollen clusters from roseling and sprinkling the irritant. Sounds good to me. The others are all quite low level, so... I mean, I can take them. Red Stab Redemption. Nice pun. Well, I've only got a limited amount, so I don't want to take too many. Right, so these are all the license to reeve. A sheepish request. And then we got the lower decks missing ones as well. Okay. So with that in mind. Time to go down to the lower decks, I guess. Yeah, let's not jump off that. Jumping off that cliff would be a very, 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 very bad idea. Or would it? Will the game even let me? No, the game won't even let me. The game's like, nice try, but you're not getting fall damage from that. It's not happening. I mean, how dull, how frightfully boring. But it looks like there should be a way down here. There we go. Perfect. Nice concealed little ramp. Say, this kind of like wooden area by the sea makes me think of Final Fantasy 16. A game which I think gets unfairly ragged on. A lot of people don't like it because it's kind of like Game of Thrones meets Devil May Cry, but I disagree. I think it's a great game. Oh. Boo. Dead end. Activate sprint mode so we get a little bit faster movement. And in case you wonder what the clacking is, it's because I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. As you can see by the mouse pointer. So, I have a very clacky keyboard. My colleagues at work hate it. They get in contact with me, so all they hear is clack, 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 clack. Right, there's no way down on that side. Out of curiosity, have I attuned to this Aetherite shard? No, I have not. Yay! But we don't have access to the lower deck yet. And the aft castle is where we need to go. Right, I'll tell you what then, if I get the map up. We are currently here, so let's back up. Because the problem with these maps, I find, is the absence of verticality. So you can find yourself getting stuck. But it looks like there might be a way on the inside of the drowning wench. Ah, of course, that's what we'll do. So we'll go to Bulwark Hall. That explains it. That explains why we're struggling, people. Sorry, people had a slight interruption in my video software there. I do apologise for that. They're locked quests, proper procedure. There's a lot of these that are level 1, and I don't want the level 1 ones. Right, tell you what, let's do it the easy way. Let's start with Red Stab Redemption. Ah, it looks like we need to leave. Well, that's taking us to the upper deck, so why would I want to do that? At least it's mapped a bit, but still. Right, I better attune to this crystal in the middle. I'm not sure I've done this aetheryte or etherite, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, aetheryte, that works. Sweet. That one's going to make things a little easier now, I think. Well, let's activate the sprint mode again. It's interesting the fact that they've actually made that a secret spell, if you know what I mean. Right. I wonder if we can get down to the docks there, because I can't think of any other way to get across these places. Maybe we can get a ride on one of these ships. Ah, this is the main quest. Okay. I didn't intend to find that, but I've just found the main quest. In that case then, we'll focus on that. We'll quickly attune our thing first, and then we'll go from there. You hear about Commodore Raymond's investigation? Then you want to be aboard a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenoskia, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall in the Navis before you blunder into Sestasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the Seagrad. The hall is on the way to Sestasha, just north of Aleport. Head inside and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Okay, so we need to get to Lenoskia and Aleport, but how do we get there from where we are now? Because we're all the way... No, but we're all the way here, aren't we? Yeah, we're all the way here. So, judging by that, the ferry is on one of these lines here. Ah, perfect. This ferry's bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? 40 gil. Okay, no problem. Yay! We've unlocked an achievement for mapping the realm. That's cool, and it's got us a level up as well, I think. I think we've just got enough evidence to level up. Yeah, we're definitely leveled up. We have definitely leveled up. Can now accept the next class job request. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Yeah. Experience while below level 90 is dramatically increased because of the latest balance thing that they're doing for the demo for Final Fantasy XIV. So again, if you actually are interested in checking this game out, you can play this for free. You can play it on Steam PC, you can, like I'm doing, you can play it on PS5, on PS4. The only thing you need for those is you might need a PS Plus subscription, but I don't know, to be honest, because it is a demo. So I'd be surprised if you needed it on PlayStation for that, but I'm using PC because PC Master Race, people. PC Master Race. Right, now to find the adventure hall. I'm a blacksmith in Nelk and Vimiles. Come to assist in the fire's serious restoration effort. Ever since I was a wee girl, it's been a dream to work with Master Mimioda. He was a mentor to my father and my brother.
My skills may be raw, but I've devoted myself tirelessly to my training. I will not, I cannot let him down.
And you go your own way and you stand for that. That's awesome. Yeah, there was a recommendation to go to the... Hall of the Novice. Right, okay, perfect. Hall of the Novice. I'm level 30. I'm not a novice. Proceeds to die to the easiest enemy in the game. Shut up. It got lucky. In fact, we might want to test our levels here, so let's do a quick fight if we can. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was going to say, I thought, why wouldn't it let me do the attack, and then I realised I wasn't close enough. Okay, that's cool. Now the Hall of the Novice should be up here. Yeah, you don't scare me. Because of the way the map's written, it made it look like it was up the hill. Obviously it's not. It's actually here. Ah, you must be the brave adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Sestasha Seagrad. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith over here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all our masters have to teach, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout in the mouth of Sestasha Seagrad, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Okay, so I'm now a member of the Hall of the Novice. And it's basically designed for your role, solo exercise, your ins and outs of karaté combat. You may exercise at any time, selecting the Hall of the Novice and these things. So, I am prepared. Cool. So that's one extra thing done, so let's talk to the smith guy then. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course, but there is much to gain and naught to be lost in the attempt. Yep, okay. Well, you can receive brand new gear if you exploit as well as the brand new ring, which increases the XP until level 30. I'm already level 30, so that's useless for me. But avoid area of effect attacks. Okay. So basically what I've got to do is I've got to run around and pick them off. Okay. Get out of the way, makes sense. Once I decide, you'll pass once I've decided it. So in other words, until the... Yeah, okay. Yay! Apparently I did a good job then. I'm not so sure it did, but okay. Nicely done. Learning to avoid those obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive long this profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor and to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with other masters that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Yay, and we got some brand new gloves which don't actually help us, but the experience and the money is always welcome. And again, we're getting quite a lot of experience. We've got 2,880 experience done. Assist allies in defeating a target. Right, okay. I'm all about get in there, do the damage and let others pick up, basically. So, proceeding straight to the briefing. When it comes to a place in your party, you are the sharp end of the spear. In other words, get in, do as much damage as possible, and get out. Yep, as I say, yeah, inflict as much damage as possible, we'll keep our own skin intact. So that's where this move, Control and 1, comes in handy. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, you risk becoming a target of deadly aggression. So you basically need someone who's going to do a lot of damage, and then you get in there and cause a lot of things in the interim. Hold the attack. So it's my. They'll hold the attention. We've got to take it down quickly. Okay. Perfect. Because like, I've kind of learned a lot about this while just like playing the game passively. So I've kind of played the game in a different order to what you're supposed to, I think. Yes, I'm prepared. Let's go. Spamming the same 3-punch combo at the moment. But we're getting there. So that was pretty good. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinated efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Yes, so we now got brand new boots, which also aren't as effective, but the money and the experience is golden. So because our levels were synced, I wasn't able to take advantage of my higher levels there. And that's excellent. So that's where I'm going to stop the recording for now, but I'm going to pick this up, hopefully tomorrow, because I'd like to have a new episode uploaded this weekend. See you soon. And so we return one more time as we continue our playthrough here of Final Fantasy XIV, and we're still doing our Halls of the Novice at level 30. Yeah, I get the feeling I've played this game in a very different order to what we should be doing. Now, I've already read this dialogue before, so this time it's defeat an occupied target. Okay, let's see what we have to do for this one then. Yep, straight into our... no waiting for us to join her. So we're on the duty. Yeah, so let's proceed right to the briefing, and we're fighting multiple opponents. Okay. And the key to it is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. That's pretty obvious. Work with your eyes to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So I'm guessing this is talking about where teams decide which target they're going to go for next. Yeah, so we'll keep pummeling away at the magician. We're going old Eastern thug on it here. Oh. Oh, I know what happened there. It's because the move there was a self-heal. I was like, why did that fail? If I can understand now, I hit meditation instead of what that was. Yes. Alright, so we'll take this mage out as quick as we can. Right, you're down. So that's why he's the quick-fisted training partner who's been hidden by the tank, basically. That's where I went wrong. That makes sense. Well, if you want to take all the damage from me, pal, that's fine. You want to access the holding tank? I'll just do as much damage as I can. Hooray! We beat it. Yes, because he was constantly attacking the knight, so it made it look like he was who was chosen, but it wasn't. It was the big bar in the middle that said quick-fisted. That explains that. Coordination is the key to conquering foes swiftly and safely. Work well with your allies, and the efficiency of your armor need not be tested. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. And that's another 2,880 experience. Let's come straight down to them. You can see we've got nearly 68,000 to level up now, so it's going to take us a long time. But that's okay. So this time, avoid engaged targets. Interesting, okay. Wonder what this means then. There must be certain targets they don't want us to get involved with. So unfortunately, can't skip what the Master of Arms says here, so we have to let him have his moment. And then after that, what we will do is we will be ready to take on the moves. You must needs plan your strikes around fancy footwork. Okay. So work with allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training. Okay. I am indeed ready. Let's go. Engage the axe wielder. We'll keep our eye out for counter-attacks. And if we get hit 5 times, we'll be starting from the beginning. Of course, the ability of my fighter is being able to get out of the way. Being a pugilist means I'm fleet of foot. And there he goes. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. Though it may sometimes be a frustrating dance, it is better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. And we've now got a brand new skirt, which is less than the equipment I've already got, never mind. And there's still more to go. Well, it's getting us free experience, so let's keep going. Engage enemy reinforcements. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing this is where enemies fall down, and then obviously the enemy gets people at the back of the line. So once more, we'll let the Master of Arms have his moment. He can start pontificating towards us, because that's what he likes to do. Yeah, defeat the enemy while staying alert for reinforcements. And apparently we've got a 30-minute time limit for this one. Well, let's see how we go. Yeah, my level should be synced. My level should be dropped down to what theirs is, so I can't see it being anything else. Keep an eye peeled for reinforcements, novice. Get your hands away from my heel, you. Sod off. I am faster and stronger than you. Apparently we have 30 minutes for that. Why? A fine performance. The party is doomed without the source of restoration. When reinforcements threaten your healer, it's time to spring into action. Here is your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. And that's another 2,880 experience, so that's pretty cool. So let's keep going. So there's more to go. This time we have interact with the battlefield. All stuff I've probably done already in my previous parts because I was never brought to Hall of the Novice. All my quests led me elsewhere. Oh yes, of course, I've got to wait for the Master of Arms to have his fun. So we'll keep that going. It's nice to have a purpose, though. It's nice to have something to aim for, missions to complete. So we must operate the lever that closes the gate, or the party will be overwhelmed. Alright. Where we are is defeat the enemy, we can move on to the next training exercise. So we want to close the gate and then finish off the enemies, basically. And I am prepared, so let's go. Get your hands off my healer. Goodbye. So that's quite a simple background thing to look out for in the missions, if you have to do something to continue that part of the fight. It is imperative to recognize when a battle is turned against you. Act quickly to neutralize an enemy's advantage, or be prepared to suffer for a difficult fight. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. But remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Yeah, brand new tabard, which I don't need, but I'll take the experience and I'll take the money, so that's always good. I wonder how many more of these there are, people. Final exercise, there's my answer. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to be an open battle and we just got to use all our experience. You arrived at the mountain's peak, now the final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Okay then, so let's see what happens. That's right, Jacko, come to me. On the radar. Ah, this one hits hard, does it? That's right, I'm being the eastern fucker. Come closer. Sometimes you have to really counterintuitive with your camera angle here. Like I'm deliberately running around the back so you can't see me. And I'm using the enemy's radar as attacks to control my actual character. It's a very unusual way of playing the game, but it works. Because like there, I was able to run through him, and I knew exactly where the position was with the radar. Because I was just able to power through him and avoid the attack. And because I'm out of range at the moment, I'm not taking any damage, but I'm dealing an absolute ton. And there we go. You've proven yourself a novice no longer. Pray accept this prize to commemorate your achievement. So I now got the brand new ring, which allows you to get extra experience when you're level 30 or below. So it's useless to me, but the experience is good, as is the guild. I mean, with this game, the way it's playing now, you actually get a massive experience boost anyway. All the way up to level 90, because that's the level cap you can have when you're playing the demo version. Yes, people, this is a demo. We're not actually playing a full game here. I'm not paying for this. Oh, splendid. I see you have mastered the lessons of the hall. Henceforth, you are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the hall of the novice serve you well on your adventures. So there we go. We are now out of the Hall of the Novice. So what we need to do is report to Lower Naseka. So we'll get outside. Right, hang on. That's not the one, sorry. So we're going this way. And there's a route up there for an event called Shock Therapy. On the way, we can get ourselves some experience by fighting some enemies. Of course, I was getting the warning there to say that they couldn't get to me because I was out of range. Being a fist fighter, I do have to get very close. That's the one disadvantage to being a pugilist. You find yourself having to get up close to the enemies, but there's a lightning sprite there. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do this, but I've done it anyway. Oh, hello. There's a rather big crab there. What's that about? I think that's an enemy I should ignore. I get the feeling that's too big for me. Yeah, it's level 50. Check it out. There's no way I should be taking that on right now. Stay away from it. This isn't like in SMT where you can fight an enemy at a lower level and get loads of rewards. It's very difficult to do that up close. That's the Arbor Buzzard taken care of. Target's not in range. They are now. Get back here. Let's see if this NPC can say anything useful to me. Taking a liking to me lighthouse, have you? It was built on the ruins of Swift Perch Tower. We call it the Brewer's Beacon. A fitting name when you consider it shines down on the ships which are pulling into Aleport down below. Yeah, I thought I'd embrace my Yorkshire with that voice. Well, kind of. All the people from the likes of Barnsley and places like that now are going to be jumping into my monitor to kill me. Get off my plane. Oh, I've joined the Fate. Turns out this is a Fate. I wasn't even see it. Yeah, it was meant to be some kind of thing there, but something to do with crabs, but I didn't see anybody. Right, let's attune to this aephorite while we're here. Take out the jackals if we can. Apologies, but that's not going to work. I am too strong for you. These wild jackals and wild dodos are who we're taking out. Okay. So you're one of them. Next is you. And that's another one down as well. Almost there. There's only a few more to go. Well, we've got 2 minutes to do it, so I need to be fast here. Looks like I've got one who's after me anyway. Yay! So we managed to get ourselves a load of extra materials with that, which is pretty cool. Right, so somewhere in here, I should be reporting for the shop verifier. Got all this in my material here, but there was something I was given, I remember from the quest, to use as a detector for the fake. Nope. Okay. Right, there's one called, it's probably Pirates on the map. Let's go to it. And there's Ale Ports, which I don't think we've actually been to yet, so let's go check out that town, people. Let's go check out the town of Aleport. As Juliana Van Thorn continues to run over the plains. Oh, what the hell? Might as well deal with this fate while we're here. I mean, they're not exactly easy to miss, these Oryx, are they? No, the ones in Final Fantasy X, the world's worst blitzball team. We've gone a bit further than that. They're certainly the world's worst blitzball team when I played them, anyway. Anyone who watched the Final Fantasy X stream will remember that. And if you didn't, well, it's on the archive, go check it out, along with FF10 2, which is the better game. Come at me, Final Fantasy X bros, come at me. This isn't a bad experience that we're getting here, and the bar under the level thing shows you how many more we have left to do. My character glitched into a weird animation and she got stuck in a permanent run. So Juliana wasn't attacking. I'm like, what are you doing? Punch it. That could have been a server issue, or it just could have been my overall way of playing the game. Either way, we're almost there. The bar is nearly complete, people. Jesus, there's more? Uh-oh, it's going to attack. I just saw the big area of effect field, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to get hit by that. So there we go, we've helped the little citizens by being able to free the town from the terror of the Oryx. Yes, I've saved you all from blitzball, people. Oh, what? It's like she's too close. So the animations didn't kick in properly. At least that's what it seems to be, but no matter, we managed to do it, so that's good. Now we've got ourselves back to town, and there should be an aetherite that we can interact with here. Yep, there it is. Okay, so evidently we have been here before, I just wasn't paying attention. How many times have you watched my videos, people? How many times have you watched me bumble around like an idiot? All too often, I think. All too often. There we are, yellow jacket. Please tell me you're here on yellow jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Staffordshire here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-faced tattoos. So, Sestasha is now available. So, duty calls, a dungeon beckons. Enlist the aid of allied players and NPCs like to slay monsters, solve mysteries, and defeat a mighty boss lurking in the depths. Conquering dungeons is not only a time-honoured tradition of adventurers, but also progresses the main scenario and tests your prowess at a given class or job in a timed environment. Intimidated? Fear not, dear adventurer, for with a little guidance you too shall be clearing dungeons with confidence in no time. You may challenge a dungeon by two different methods, by calling upon the support of trusty NPCs, or by pooling your talent with other players, be they friend or first acquaintance. No matter how you form your party, the trials that await you will be comparable in difficulty and experience. No matter how independent and capable you may be, a dungeon is too mighty a challenge to overcome on one's own. By choosing duty support when accessing the entrance of any applicable dungeon, you will summon a balanced team of skilled NPCs to support you on your path to glory. Just don't forget them once you're rich and famous, yes? After choosing a challenge dungeon of NPCs via duty support, a party that perfectly complements your current class or job will be automatically created for you. All that's left is to register for duty, and you'll be battling monsters in no time. They say a burden shared is a burden halved, and with the duty finder, you can split that burden amongst a team of players who smolder with the same passion for adventure as you do. No need to recruit such a teammate yourself. The duty finder's matching system will automatically group players according to the chosen challenge and other criteria, guaranteeing a balanced and invigorating cooperative experience for all. Once you've been matched with a party, you'll be notified by a bracing sound that time for battles at hand. Simply commence, you and your comrades will deliver to fray. Remember, the adventurers in your cooperate are fellow players. Take advantage of full and varied strengths your group possess by communicating respectfully and often. As your journey progresses, more and more dungeons become available, so you find yourself a master of sea tribulations overcome. But don't let completion deter you from challenging your favourite duties again. Simply scope and duty support to play through dungeons you've cleared. Or use Duty Finder to do the same with dungeons not yet supported. Okay. While this introduction of dungeons has been no doubt immortalised within the whole of your mind, you can access the tutorial anytime. Okay, cool. So after a period of relative silence following the journey, okay, let's go. Right, so what we now need to do is see if there are other players who want to do this party. Because we need 2 physical, 1 healer, and 1... I'm not sure what the other one is, what that blue one is. So for now, we can quickly just venture to the overworld, give it a little bit of time. If we don't get a party, we'll go with NPCs instead. In the interim, let's kill some demons. Apologies, people. Suddenly got a frog in my throat, which is annoying. Nothing worse than doing a lot of talking when your throat is feeling very weird. Yes, very medieval music that we have here. Ah, there is a quest here, interestingly enough.
Ah, enemy in the sky. Pull yourself together, Private. You've been trained for this, even if all you actually see has been street fights, tavern brawls, and fisticuffs over who cheated at checkers. First things first, I must ready the cannon. Now, to walk myself through the steps. Right, make sure you would secure, for arming the cannon is no swift matter. So far, so good. I'll just get Schmel and... Schmel, that girl! Always know where to be found when she's needed. Fine, Sarge, always said to improvise. You, over there, adventurer. Limsel officer is needed your service. Slow down the enemy while I arm the cannon. I'll be ready to eat your fifth carcass or cold, I promise you.
Okay, so I think basically what we gotta do is... Well, what? Slay the puke hatchings. There's five of them to do. Right, okay. That explains that. I'm looking at a list of my quests on the side and I'm like, this is not making much sense. What do you want me to do? So coming back into this game after months away cold is an interesting experience, people. But oddly enough, I'm quite enjoying it. So where are the puke hatchings? That's the question. Because they're right underneath the arm cannon. Well, cannon, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, while I'm here, might as well get some experience by fighting you. Ah, here we are. I knew they were around here somewhere. Oh. I got into a weird glitch where it was saying that I wasn't in range, even though I am. It's because if you notice, our animation was still in the overworld one for running, not the main one. Let's say if I don't get lucky with the party of real players, I'll just go with NPCs for this. But while we got the chance, we might as well mop up this quest. Gives me a chance to be an East End thug. Ah, he wants to talk to me about something, but he can wait for a second. There's meant to be 5 of these puke hatchlings, so where is the 5th one? Where are you hiding? Aha! Okay, time to report back to the private who asked us to do the job for it. So we'll get on with that right now. Find ourselves exploring the world of Lanuskia and Snero. Yes. Say, it's quite incredible that a game which is an MMO relying on subscriptions basically has a mode where you can play up to a stupidly high level for free. You could probably play this game for like 600 hours and not pay a penny, apart from your own internet provider.
We're ready to fire. I keep my promises, adventurer, and you keep your skills well honed, I see. A moment, I just see the dispatch. What? They weren't attacking airport? Well, that's... What, we're not important enough? They were just babies? Well, you'd have to be duller than a box of air to fly at a cannon position. Times being what they are. I suppose all's well that ends well, but I must admit I was looking forward to putting my training to real use. I didn't join the maelstrom to break up brawls, you know, and now I had to go clean the cannon. Ugh.
Haha. I'll have the bronze pieces, thank you. And once again, there's double experience for completing the quest. Now, it looks like we're not having much luck with this duty finder, because there's been no sign of other players yet who are looking to do that duty. The fact that I've only just unlocked it tells me that a lot of people might not have reached here. Like, I've got to level 30 outside of the main game in a way, so it tells me that other people might be in the same situation, where they're just playing the game, trying to find their own path. Now, where's that yellow jacket? I think he's over here. Yeah, there he is, yellow jacket captain. Let's see what you've got to say. Silence! I will not have you disturb our mission to confiscate the contraband being hoarded by that band of goblins. Unless, that is, you wish to join. In that case, you're free to infiltrate the goblin camp and retrieve as many crates as you can lift. The ones being carried by the goblins themselves may require a tad more coercing. You have our thanks, adventurer. Bring any crates located back to me, and you'll see them delivered to the custom house. I'm like, why is she not attacking? And it's because the game had taken me off the attack. My Jinx is ready, so we're going and doing that now. Oh, well, it was ready, but now it's gone. Someone's dropped out. We had 2 attackers, and now it's been taken away. I want that crate of contraband, thank you. Oh, okay, here we go. I think we're about to enter the dungeon, people. Nice, we've got a little fly path. That's pretty cool. In Sestasha. Yep, base and exo duty to leave. Okay, let's go. I'm not able to target any enemies. It's not letting me target. What the hell? It's like my auto target isn't working. Okay. I think that might have been a phone call, so unfortunately I'll have to pick it up later. So the party are running on ahead, and I'm trying to play catch-up. I'm being one of the more useless members of the party at the moment. Ow, that's why I wasn't able to run. Oh no, you don't. Get back here. Now this is a bit more like it. Now we're just getting to attack things and go as we go. It's great. This is more like it. Of course, it's the way you want the voice party, so everyone can talk together that way. It makes things easier. You hear something in the distance. Whoa. Oh, here we go. We got a cool. That's right, team. Leave this to me. There you go. See you later. Okay, so someone knows that clicking on this notice will bring up the loot list. Okay. Just gotta keep on selecting the enemies and pounding them down while we can, because that's what we do. instant fugging for the whim. It's like, could you stain round an E-stain fug? Oh yeah, thanks. Dead man's drink. Oh, nice. Some of them are actually higher than what we've got. Here we go. Let's keep on pulling them away, people. Yes, now we're talking. Outside the captain's quarters, Kate. Oh, okay, I thought it was the captain's quarters. Keep it in mind. And now a party have left me behind. I've let the party down here because I have no idea where they're... Ah, there they are. They're all there. Oh, just relate to the party, people. I was trying to do something else. You can't hear me, but that's not the point. Right, hopefully one of us now has the key, because I've got one. Yay! So that's the Wave Rider gate. I've got the key to the captain's quarters. You think I'm afraid of you, punk? Not happening. If you think you're going to be ranged attacking my party, pal, you got another thing coming. It's not happening. No more ranged attacks for you. You might have numbers on your side, but we've got power. Ah, here we go. It's the Sahagins, I think. Right, my job here is to get in and fight. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Then the Orca Tooth is strong. But I am fast. Yes, there we go. Job done. Yes, a party of misfits we've never met before. Let's look at the loot chest when we can. So our level was synced, and we managed to do a duty with other members of the good world who joined us for this quest. Thank you all so much. That was amazing. I'm not sure I was that great, but I certainly did what I could. Yep, fate failed because I was halfway through a fate when they joined the dungeon quest, so I was walked away. So we're going to quickly go back to town, because I think this will be the place where we can sort things out. So I've kind of low-key missed playing this, actually. I've low-key missed playing it. Even with some of the visual glitches and everything else, it's been great fun. So I think being in the centre of Aelthorn is a good place for us to probably look to drop off, because we've dealt with the quest. That was amazing. So, one more time, I want to say thank you all very, very much for watching. And I'm not sure you want me in your party, people.